Hello Generals, welcome to episode 7 of the Romania series. We are on day 14 and as you can see I start from the Arabic Peninsula, from Saudi Arabia. Our allies right now, the two most active, Belarus and Ukraine, have cleared the whole of the Iranian territories and now they started a war with Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia has been a very good player so far because he made very careful moves. However, they made together with Iran one huge mistake. The mistake was that if you have seen the previous episodes, that I was about to quit my first coalition. Before I quit my first coalition, I sent a message to Saudi Arabia, who was the coalition leader of the Eastern Coalition, and I sent a message to Ukraine and Belarus. Saudi Arabia never responded, so they missed the opportunity to come together and create a new coalition. So now my allies are attacking him. And from the usual style that you know by now if you have watched the previous episodes of this series, Mr. Rocketman, Ukraine, has a special style and a special love for ballistic missiles. So he sends two ballistic missiles at the same time, one going for his capital, Riyadh, and the other going for Mecca. So Saudi Arabia will be soon out of the game too, as it seems. Before we continue, please remember to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our new videos, and if you hit that like button it would be much appreciated. Thank you for your support. And the ballistic missile of Ukraine hit Riyadh. Riyadh is destroyed and now Mecca is about to be destroyed too. And after Mecca is destroyed, let's head back to Europe to see what is going on there. We have cleared Germany and we are taking now Benelux countries because Spain seems to be really slow, so I have to go there as well, which is, as I said before, it is something I do not want to. I have to rush to Africa because Namibia is getting stronger. But we have to control those Western European territories in order for us to be able to defend against a potential invasion from the Americans, because Canada showed signs of aggression by invading the UK in the previous game days. So for you to have a broader picture now, let's take a look at what is happening in South America. And as you remember, Argentina is the most experienced player of the game. He's not part of any coalition and he's expanding into Brazil, worrying because around Venezuela there is a cluster of VPs there. We do not want Argentina to capture those cities and become stronger. In the meantime, the UK has captured Montreal of Canada and Bermuda is under the Ukrainian control. So everything is progressing according to plan so far. And in the Mediterranean we have captured Valletta, the capital of Malta, in order for us to be able to build an airport there, and I started building my first secret weapons lab, so I get my hands on some missiles as well. In the meantime we have cleared Serbia as well, so next is Turkey and the preparations to invade North Africa. Moving forward, Operation BAKLAVA has started and we already captured some provinces of Turkey, and we have constructed an airport in Cyprus. What I will do now is I will send the anti-submarine helicopter I've researched and produced in Cyprus in order for us to control the entrance from the Suez Canal to the Mediterranean Sea. We don't want any surprises in the Mediterranean Sea. We want to turn it into a kill zone for any potential invader. As things stand right now, we're not under threat from anyone. Maybe a forgotten, let's say, ship of Saudi Arabia that he has somewhere that we have not spotted. Otherwise, we will guard the entrance to the Mediterranean Sea. By now, we are by far the largest economy in the game, which is good news. This means that we can produce anything we want and we can sustain a lot of damage or losses. By the way, we're on day 18 and I have lost 0 units so far. Keep that in mind when you are building your economy. So, as a lot of things going on at the same time, I forgot about that towed artillery in Ankara, based in Ankara, so I sent my full now bomber wing to eliminate it in order for me to be able to move around my ground forces without being threatened, and we clear that as well. And since our economy is getting stronger, I have produced radars that I will use because I cannot have any naval units, if you remember, and I have produced naval patrol aircraft. The combination of those two units acts like an early warning system. I'm building my early warning system by placing radars in strategic locations within the Mediterranean. I can be warned early if someone tries something funny on me or my allies. And as the Operation BAKLAVA is progressing smoothly, we have to mention here that I have already moved, after clearing Serbia, my capital to Timisoara, away from a coastal city. And since my ally Spain seems again to be inactive, I decided to start my offensive at Italy, because it is in very close proximity, let's say, of my homeland provinces and cities, so I decided to take Italy as well out. So right now we're at war with Italy, we're at war with Turkey, and we are expanding and preparing for a major operation which is going to be North Africa. The Italian campaign is progressing according to plan as well. We started from Palermo, from southern Italy, Sicily, and our gunships again are working there, and our heavy bombers as well. Turkey is almost captured, so Operation BAKLAVA is about to conclude, and I start now looking at Egypt, what used to be Egypt, and we have found out a Saudi destroyer there, but I'm not at war with Saudi Arabia, so I don't have to worry about it, just to keep an eye on it. Going back to our workhorses, which are the gunships, we check the enemies that they have eliminated so far. They have eliminated 62 enemies so far, so they're working overtime in this game with 0 losses, I mention again. And as Operation BAKLAVA finished, and we have captured Italy, so now next step is to rush to Africa, and Namibia is advancing to Kenya and Ethiopia, and I start looking now at Chad. Chad has been an interesting case because it is one of those players that they seem to be in hibernation, but he kept on building new, let's say, buildings in his homeland cities. So every time I check, I see something new in his homeland cities. So I start having thoughts about this guy and what he's up to. But this is all we have time for this episode. Please remember to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our new videos, and if you hit that like button, it would be much appreciated. I will catch you in the next episode. Bye for now.